get across this crane crossing before it flash floods and I stuck into it on.
Oh, hey! Oh.
This is the personality we were looking for.
Look at this! Oh my gosh, that is intimidating.
Oh, dude, that is so cool.
So sick. Spines above the eye. Wow, doesn't look real. Look at him put up like this. Mulga to the boot.
We now return you to your regular programming, already in progress.
Coming up next, I tangle with Ghoul Diamondbacks. Whew. Danger, danger, danger.
I saw Animal Planet for the first time and some of the shows on there, like The Crocodile Hunter. I was hooked on that, and that just
You're all right, mate. You're all right.
sent me on this like exponential pathway of interest that was kind of unbridled, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and here I am.
Sunday night at 9, only on Animal Planet.
This is gonna be great.
There obviously were others, but Steve Irwin has to be up there with one of the most influential people in my life.
This is an eastern garter
Smooth green snake, red-bellied snake. Thanks for watching.
I don't really know if the initial reason that I made the YouTube channel was so clearly tied to why I feel like I have it now.
This is the Sidewinder, and
while the anaconda is a non-poisonous snake.
Holy crap! I think it's increasingly become this thing where I see my YouTube channel as a way to reach people and inspire people and kind of pay it forward, and as much as I can be what those people on TV were for me when I was a little kid. I would say that this trip means a lot to me and is very tied to my identity and the core reasons that I do what I do now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you're up and about the cabin, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
I've seen Australia on Animal Planet my entire life, and it's just this really foreign place. It's so different than anywhere I've ever been. It's one of those things where it's like so ambitious and crazy, or at least for what we've done, that it doesn't feel like it's actually happening yet, or it hasn't really sunk in. I'm sure as soon as we land, we're gonna feel it, you know, it's gonna feel very, very real, very, very fast.
Welcome to beautiful Brisbane, where the local time is approximately 6:27 in the morning.
I'm concerned. I'm sure it's really difficult, dude. That's why I'm making you do it, not me. I guess. It's tight here.
Yeah.
Where's the steering wheel? Oh God. Dude, I just reached for the gas pedal. That's crazy.
I know.
This is gonna be...
They're on the same side, in case you're curious. Gas on the left, brakes on the...
It's on the same side.
Gas on the right, brakes on the left.
Gotta fill you guys in, this is crazy. So we are about to embark on an insane 10-day road trip from Darwin up in the Northern Territory, through the Outback, all the way down to Adelaide. But right now that's not what we're doing. We're not doing that in this janky rental car. We're in Brisbane right now, we are not in Darwin, and we've got 12 hours, 12-hour layover. So we were like, we gotta do something with our time, and what better than to rent a car and drive up to Australia Zoo and check it out. It's gotta be, gotta tick that off the bucket list. So we're hoping we survive. We do not know how to drive on the left side of the road, so this should be interesting. I am definitely gonna put this on. And yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Okay, let's do it.
Also, this has super sensitive brakes, so
This is terrifying already.
hey, look at that, already on the left side.
Ooh,
That feels wrong.
look at that.
Yeah, we're going 35 kilometers per hour. Well, any idea how fast we're going? Even that just looks wrong. Getting on the roundabout from
Yeah,
the left side.
what is this?
Yeah, so maybe the right lane is the fast lane in Australia. That's crazy. We already took a wrong turn, so maybe this is ambitious. 12 hours to get to and from the airport in Brisbane. I don't know. Might be a little much to pull off.
For context, it's only like 50 miles away. It's supposed
50
to take us
minutes,
an
right?
hour. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually 69 kilometers away. But yeah, it's only an hour drive. We've got 12 hours. We can do it. We can do it. As long as we don't crash.
Continue on Steve Irwin Way for 4 kilometers.
Whoa, did you see that rock face up over there? All right, guys, on the way to Australia Zoo, we decided to stop at a park for a little natural area. And man, we feel like we are on a different planet right now. Everything is just so different. The bugs are different, the sounds are different. The landscape is so different looking. It's just totally opposite from anything we've experienced in the new world, or you know, our side of the planet. Hey, we herped. We did it. It's leaving, but we got something. All right, some kind of skink species. I don't know what species it is. I'll let you know if I find out, but that's neat. What, we've been out of the airport for about an hour, 2 hours, and we already got one of the first reptiles of the trip. I don't usually pay a ton of attention to lizards on the channel, but Australia is land of the lizards, so I mean, there's some really cool stuff and super high diversity, so yeah, pretty neat.
This is pretty nuts. Look at that, the picture from 1996, 1998.
Turn left, then you will arrive at your destination.
All right, we are here. Let's go check things out.
Where is here?
Australia Zoo.
Oh yeah, got a wild lizard right here.
Wildlife, baby.
That's sweet.
So far, initial impressions are that it's very impressive. I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't live up to my childhood dreams, but it's pretty sweet here. Doesn't seem to mind that at all.
No. Its eyes are like barely open.
Look at that tail. Look how thick the tail is there. I mean, look at the size of the back legs, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a tree snake.
No way.
Check it out, dude. It's non-venomous. You want to pick it up? Oh, dude, he's beautiful. Yeah, his face is right here. He's blue and yellow. Yeah, he's gorgeous.
Yeah, there's a little green in it too. Yeah. It had that little like bob.
Yeah, it's doing the sway. That's so cool. Just like a green snake in the US. How freaking cool is that? First snake in Australia, and it's at Australia Zoo, and it's not, obviously it's not one of their captive animals here. That's a wild tree snake, and I knew that that's like a relatively common snake or a widespread snake in Australia, but they're super beautiful, like that green and blue coloration, and it's just a very cool moment that our very first snake of the trip happened not when we were on our little hike earlier, not to and from the zoo, but at the zoo itself. So that's sweet. Look, another non-zoo reptile. Got some kind of gecko right here. It's pretty cool looking. It's funny too, because this is where the snake was headed, and I was just reading that tree snakes like that will be heard sometimes around people's houses because they'll grab frogs and things out of cracks, and then the frogs will start squealing. So there's probably over here, there's probably tree frogs in there, if not lizards. Look at how impressive this lizard is. Again, this is a wild lizard here. Big male, I guess. Huge meaty head on him. So cool. Going through the reptile house is a pretty good hype up before our trip, getting to see some of the snakes around here that we have a chance of seeing, like mulgas and western browns, tiger snakes and death adders. I mean, really cool stuff. Not much of a captive person in general, which you guys probably know from watching my channel, but it is cool in these circumstances just to see stuff that's around here. Look at that head next to my hand. That's crazy. That is way bigger than I thought it was.
Whoa, look at how big he is! Oh my word, Robert, this was worth the wait, seriously. Nice work! That was awesome!
So I'm just watching to see where he is. Here he is. Catch that for a good strike.
Nice work!
That's brilliant.
That was awesome.
Once he gets his food, straight back in the water again. Because he knows that's where he's fast. And that's because of the tail that he's got there. You see how it's a bit of an effort for aggro, but once he's back in the water, it's all right. Once he's back in the water, that's how he propels that massive amount of weight. He's very big, very muscular animals.
All right, guys, that was incredible. Seeing that in person really emphasizes the legacy that Steve Irwin had. It's just pretty incredible how many people he's inspired and continues to inspire even today. Awesome experience. We got our first snake of the trip, which was totally a bonus, and we might even be doing some herping tonight. We need to head back to Brisbane, then hop on a plane to head up to the Northern Territory. We're gonna get there around midnight, and we're getting messages from Jesse, who we're herping with this trip, or who's guiding us on this trip, and he wants to look for snakes tonight, which is daunting considering I'm sunburnt as heck. We've been awake for like over 24 hours. If you thought that like hour count that we did on our first day in Suriname was something, I mean, I don't even want to know how long we've been awake. It has been days. Days without good sleep. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy. We gotta make it back to the airport though, so see you guys then.
Hello again. We want you to have a safe and enjoyable flight, so please listen closely.
Go, go, go.
Yes.
Yay! Nice job! How did you know that it was Dean before I did? You've never seen Dean in your life.
Oh, he looked like he recognized
Dude.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Yeah, right. Is that all your bag? You got more bags?
All right, guys. Well, we somehow all just assembled like minutes off a flight. I don't know how we all found each other that quick. Might not be that big of a place, but this is where the real trip begins. We're actually gonna go look for snakes right now.
Yeah. So I'll run back and grab him. It's a good garter.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, they're cool.
What's the head look like? That is really fresh. Yeah, it's like so limp.
They're a sick snake. I love him.
Oh boy. It's like the most cartoonish looking frog ever. He's big. It's pretty common in the pet trade too, isn't it?
Yeah, they are.
Oh. He touched me, I didn't touch him. That's cool. He's going from one person to another. Dang, look at him. So you call them green tree frogs?
Yeah.
Green or dumpy, or is there anything else they're commonly known as?
I think that's it. I think dumpy is like American people call them.
Look at Matt holding his pant leg shut. You worried about something?
I've learned that lesson. Yeah.
Unless that's getting fuller. Is that a waxing or?
Yeah, I think it is getting fuller. That's alright though. We'll make it work.
Alright, you want to pop him off the road? He doesn't want to leave us.
We're definitely like a decent chance of snakes tonight. Probably water pythons more so than anything. Once we get out onto the damn wall, I'll slow it right down and we can look off both sides.
Yeah.
Luckily now that it's a bit later in the night, the bugs aren't as bad.
Freshwater croc. He's off. Oh, we got a python. Oh yeah. He is going down a hole.
Oh.
Maybe. Or he was trying to.
Nice.
Yeah, holy cow, that's awesome.
Yeah, good.
Damn, he was out moving.
Yep.
Dang, that is pretty awesome right there. Got a water python. This is, I guess, first snake in the Northern Territory. That's awesome. Look at that yellow belly. And I thought these guys were pretty bitey, but he's been pretty chill. I guess it's one of the only pythons I've ever seen, technically. I've seen Burmese pythons in Florida, but out here in Australia, I guess it's got the highest python diversity in the world. And this one is awesome. That's super, super cool. Yeah, we spotted it from the car and he was about to get down a hole, so we had to run and grab him, but yeah, we're just gonna take some pictures and then put it right back where it was. That's sweet. So different than anything in the States. A little bit like a green rat.
Yeah, honestly. Very similar.
Dang, yeah, the iridescence is awesome. Yeah, he's been completely chill. Kind of surprised. I thought he was gonna go crazy.
Ghosts. Alright, letting this guy on his way. He's a... Oh, maybe that wasn't his hole. Either way, pretty sweet. Second snake in Australia.
I don't know what space is possibly like. But I saw my first one when I was up here like last week.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just...
Ugh. What are you doing? Shining? He's not done for the night. Oh. Hello, sir.
Giant head.
Hello. Don't need the headlamp on, I guess.
Alright guys, we've made it back to our Airbnb. It is, what is it? 2:44 Australia time, which is, anyone? US time?
12:17. It's noon. Thursday.
It's the afternoon?
Yeah.
You know, Friday, right?
No, it's still Thursday.
How does that make any sense?
Because it's Friday morning.
Oh, yeah. I'm so lost. I don't know where I am, what time it is. My body doesn't know when to be hungry, when to sleep. But it's 2:45, we made it here. It's been like the longest day ever. But what an incredible day, that was crazy. And we're gonna get a night's rest and hit it hard tomorrow. So that's gonna be super, super fun. I will see you guys in the next episode. Check this out. Python? That was seriously crazy. Oh no, another death adder? What the hell? Those colors are insane.
If I got bitten, I'd probably put a bandage on and I'd probably get like one of these to drive and we'd go to the hospital. I've got a few compression bandages. There's also a compression bandage in the glove box for snake bites. You wrap it around and it keeps the venom sort of stable in one area and stops it spreading through the lymphatic system. So this bandage has got like they're rectangles now. You pull it out and you know it's tight enough when it's sort of squared like that.
Yeah.
And you want to try and get that the whole way up your arm.
How's that feeling?
It's starting to feel pretty tight.
The Airbnb host is going to come out and be like, what happened?
So the EpiPen's good for any allergic reactions to like anything really. But there's people that are like allergic to snake venom, and even like a mildly venomous snake bite will make them pretty sick. We've got first aid kits out the yin yang. But we've got like, put an asthma puffer in here. There's another EpiPen. That's good. And then, so this is the EPIRB as well. So it's like an emergency, when you have no reception, you
like a beacon?
Yeah, and you have to like pull this out, and should be enough. And then we've got recovery tracks as well in case we get bogged.
All right, guys. Well, in Australia, there's a lot that can kill you. And everyone that I've talked to, every loved one, friend, family, whatever, that I'm going to Australia, they all say, don't die. And I'm not trying to be a sensationalist. Like, there genuinely is a lot that could put you under here, including the snakes, but not only the snakes. So we've got all kinds of medical supplies, and we're gonna be as careful as we can. And we're headed out for the day. We're gonna see if we can find some frilled lizards or big lizard species, monitors. Should be pretty cool.
You might have to just reach around. It'll be.
Is it on the other side?
You're talking this, like literally right here, right?
Yeah. It was this tree. Oh, I see him.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Should I jump for him or?
Be mindful because that pandanus leaf there is quite sharp.
Okay. Michael Jordan.
Nice.
That's sick. All right, guys, so we just nabbed this frilled lizard here. This is a female and it's younger. So as you can see, frilled lizards are famous for these frills that they have. This one's not gonna pop them out, I don't think. I guess typically at this age, and it being a female, they don't do that as willingly as the males. But we were able to grab them and get a good look, but we're still on the hunt for that big frilled one that's gonna give us that famous display. But still awesome, what an iconic species, and beautiful orange here. Wow, that's awesome. Great way to start the day. This is one of the top targets for us. Merton's water monitor?
Yeah.
My guy just appeared out of thin air. That's super cool.
What is it?
Get that up.
No way, look at it. Wait, how did you spot that? I still don't see it.
My bag and saw its face.
His head right. Are you looking for snake?
Yeah.
I see the tail. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Do you want me to get the bag out of the way?
Just before you move it, I want to get a photo. Holy crap, that's sick. See what the hell?
Where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, check that bad boy out. My man is posted up.
That's some great advice. Don't get bitten.
That's pretty cool too, though. Look at this guy.
All right, guys, we got a lot going on right now. We just came down to the water thinking about taking a swim. Nice creek right here. And it is hot out. You guys can see me sweating. But we decided to mess around with this water monitor here. And we ran into two other herpers, and they were like, hey, you guys want to see something really cool? And they walk us over, and right next to their bag, there's a death adder in ambush in the leaves. And we were like, how'd you find that thing? What the hell? Because they were pointing it out, and we're like, what are you talking about? What's there? Death adder right there. And they're like, yeah, we just put our bags down here. Those things are so camouflaged, and you know, they get the name death adder for a reason. Very venomous, but pretty placid snakes. So cool to see that. And then this guy, of course, first verandid of the trip, so first monitor species. And Australia has this incredible diversity of monitor lizards, including these guys, the water monitors.
We're just keeping it brief with this guy. We're gonna get him right back so he can get back to hunting around this stream, but that is just super sick. And also definitely don't want to get bit by monitors if you can avoid it. Really sharp teeth and a lot of bacteria in their mouth you can get infected by. All right guys, right now we're actually gonna go for a little swim. The water is shallow and clear enough that we can see that there's no crocodiles, so it being as hot as it is right now in the early afternoon, we gotta jump in. All right, we're swimming over here and we're just talking, and Matt's like, oh, is that one of those frogs we're looking for? There's this cool freaking frog. Check this out. We just spotted another water monitor here. It's pretty cool. Their paddle-like tail, it's like so flat, adapted for swimming. Cool. All right guys, we started getting some rain. We headed back to the house and we're just gonna chill for a little bit, gather up our stuff for the night, and tonight when we head out, that's when we have a real chance at seeing some snakes. Matt, what just happened?
I was drinking ants.
What happened? Matt just took a sip of his water. He spits it everywhere and we're like, Matt, what the hell happened? He just spat out like a bunch of ants.
Where did you fill that up from?
They started making a nest in there. They're like carrying eggs and stuff. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Ew.
That's wild.
All of a sudden, just jerked back. And
Those ones aren't lemony at all? Okay, like a...
What's going on?
Found a friend. Listen to it like breathing. What do I do with
Run them back that way, I don't know. Or someone can...
What do you say?
Someone can run them back there and like stay in for the night, and we'll just tell them what they find. All right, see ya, Matt. We'll let you know what we find. It worked?
Dog. Look at the sad face on that dog now. I know, he was so happy. He just abandoned it.
Alright guys, well we are back at it after waiting out the heat of the day. We are rocketing out to the cruising location for tonight, and man, anything we see is going to be pretty thrilling, but at dusk we really want to see a black-headed python, and on the way there we still have a chance at seeing a big frilly. That's definitely a big target of mine. Otherwise, it'd be cool to see a death adder out and about. What would you say is on the table? I mean, we haven't really cracked into many elapids yet.
Definitely pygmy mulgars are in the cards tonight, and death adders. If we're lucky, a northern brown snake, that's a big one for me. But yeah, most of the pythons and the other snakes and stuff will be out tonight as well, oygers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, and it's pretty high numbers in this area sometimes, right? Yeah, compared to some other areas. So yeah, this is when the real action should start. Let's hope, at least. Yeah. I dare you. Are those really buffalo, or are they?
Yeah. They don't look friendly, eh?
Are they wild?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Keel back there, not venomous.
Oh man, he's hopping.
Stinky.
All right, well, we are definitely battling maybe less than ideal conditions. We've got a really bright moon, which isn't the best, and some rainstorms that we're trying to dodge that are hidden right at dusk. But we got this keel back here. Wow, the birds are going crazy all of a sudden. But yeah, this is a good sign that we're seeing something out. We're getting a little bit worried. So this is nice to break the ice. Pretty neat, looks a lot like a garter snake back home. We saw a DOR one of these last night, and we were just saying the same thing. It's got some cool checkers on it, really keeled scales, and he's kind of stinky. We're gonna move him off the road and keep looking for stuff. Twitchy guy. All right, let's see him off the road. Whoa, nice chilling. Other way, other way. Dude, look at that like little almost hood he puts up. All right, come over here. There we go. You pull wide real quick. Oh my gosh, dude. That is the coolest freaking thing ever. What kind of frogmouth is it?
Tawny frogmouth.
Tawny frogmouth. That's sick. Oh my god, dude. Hey Dean.
Yep.
Can you pass me the nibble knobbies nuts?
Here we go.
Oh. Are those the nibble knobbies nuts?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
2/3 of their body is tail, so you gotta like pick up the front half of their body.
Oh, do they detach?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Yeah. This one's tail.
Oh, that's cool.
The tail's like from there down. This looks like a gravid female.
Oh yeah? Alright, well we just helped this little Burton's legless lizard off the road. These guys are super cool. They actually are lizard eaters. Being a lizard themselves, they run around eating smaller lizards all day. And this looks like a gravid female. It's pretty stout, so we've been pretty hands-off and gentle. But super cool. Also very wide-ranging and in some places relatively common species, it seems. But still super cool, way different than anything we have in the States. I mean, look at that weird face. Such an interesting creature. Oh, look at the tongue flick, that's crazy. That's so weird. It feels so much like a snake until you see that. Oh, that's bizarre. What a weird animal. That's crazy. Alright, well we're gonna leave this gravid lizard and keep cruising. Wait. Oh dude, that's so cool! Oh! Oh my gosh. Check this out. 2 little freshwater crocodiles. That is just unreal. These are the tiniest crocodilians I've ever seen. I've seen baby alligators, but these are like next level tiny. Oh. They're calling right now, which means mom is probably not far away. So we're gonna just get a quick little video and picture of these guys and send them back. Oh my gosh, they're trying to bite me. That is so cool.
Probably good. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is awesome. Look at him right there. So far, it's been a bit of a slow night. There haven't been many snakes on the road or much of anything. And sometimes that happens. It's just a condition thing. Like we got rain kind of right at the wrong time, or in our experience, what seems to be the wrong time for snakes to move. So we're mixing things up. We're gonna get out of the car, walk around and shine, and sometimes that's a good way to turn up stubborn snakes. Python?
All of python.
Just as I was saying, yeah, I was just, dude, I didn't even stop recording. Holy crap.
Wow. Oh,
dude.
Off,
Yeah.
that's quick.
You gonna bite me or not? That is an awesome snake. Any python we see on this trip is just such like a highlight. Not something we get to see back home. Dude, crazy how that stuff happens sometimes. Literally recording an update of like...
Found another snake.
What'd you find?
Wait,
Another what?
Golden smalleye, my first one.
Oh crap. Oh, what the heck? Got a northern small-eyed snake literally while filming the python. What is going on? It's kind of crazy. I've never had something pan out so well on camera like that. Like, I was just saying, oh, you know, sometimes, you know, when stuff's not on the road, you gotta switch up the strategy. And as I'm filming, twice, Jesse's just yelling out snake. So these guys are lapids, and you know, it doesn't look super intimidating. Dean was joking, this looks literally like a worm snake. Like, it's a pretty benign looking snake. You can see, like, my hand next to it. They're obviously bigger than a worm snake, but they're not big, but they are venomous, so gotta be a little careful. Oh man, he's zooming. Anyway, we're gonna take some pictures and then let this thing on its way, but that is awesome. Check that guy out. That's funny. Alright guys, that was seriously crazy. We took some pictures of the snake and we're letting it on its way. But man, it's gotta look staged, you know? We didn't see any snakes cruising for like 2 hours. And then immediately we step out of the car and I'm narrating, talking to the camera, and boom, 2 snakes within, I don't know, less than 10 meters of each other, 5 meters of each other. Craziness. We're gonna put this guy off into the bushes here. Jesus, look at the size of that thing. That's crazy. Dude, wait, where do you think it came?
It had to have come out of that log.
That's pretty too.
Or would it have been curled up along the edge?
What? Oh my god, dude. There's no way.
Oh my god.
What? You're kidding me, dude.
Oh, I'm stepping on the snow. That is nice.
Dude.
I'll flatten him out a bit more.
That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Dude, those colors are insane. Oh no, another death adder? What the hell? Dude. What is going on? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful, dude.
Way better. Should we have this?
No, dude, they're both so pretty.
Oh my god.
Dude, what?
What a pose. Oh my god.
Dude, 2 death adders at once. We're photographing one and then the other pops out. Dude, what? Another death adder. What is going on? It's crazy. Like, the road is just, unless stuff's moving all over the roads and we don't know it right now. That color is just so cool. Wow. What's crazy too is that these are elapids. It's an elapid that has just entirely taken on the body shape and behavior of a viper. There's no vipers in Australia. So nuts. Where would you say these rank in terms of venom?
I don't think they're as toxic as a common death adder. But I'd say they're still pretty close. It could definitely kill you.
Yeah. We have been in the same spot, and what I mean by same spot is like within like, I don't know, 10 yards, and all the snakes have turned up in the same little area. Like, we let the olive python go and we started walking back and we spot this death adder, and then we're looking at this death adder and another death adder pops out. These guys are so unique in that they're elapids, which you wouldn't think looking at this. You'd think that this is a viper, but there are no vipers in Australia. This is really just an elapid that has evolved to kind of fulfill the sort of niche that I guess a viper would fill in the United States. It's pretty nuts. He was just crossing the path right here. We're gonna let him on his way. He's been real chill. The other one was a little bit more charged up, doing a lot of that crazy defensive posturing that they do. But it's crazy when they spread their scales, those stripes are so visible. This one was a little bit redder than the other one, but the other one definitely had more contrast. We're gonna make sure this snake gets off the road, but that is just awesome. Man. Dude, That is so cute. Yeesh. Uh-oh. We got a snake. Looks like another death adder. No one's running for the death adder anymore? You guys act like you've seen a death adder. There it is up there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's pretty, dude. He hasn't even popped up.
Wow.
That's really pretty.
That's a chunky one.
Oh my. Dang, dude.
So evenly uniform.
Look at that. Wow. Doesn't look real. Picking up this little death adder. Look at that. Moving him off the road. Look at that. Living slinky. He's just gonna sit right there on the hook. That's pretty sweet. You can see through him on the other side, like the light coming through, and you can see his pattern and stuff. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Man, guys, this is absolutely crazy. Another death adder. And this one was easily the most defensive. We took a couple pictures after staring at it for a while when we all realized, like, that is by far the nicest one we've seen tonight. Pretty sleepy in the car, and that definitely woke us up. We're gonna keep cruising for a bit and see what else we find. What's the bad news? It's still moving at all?
Nah, it's not, thankfully.
So we weren't too
Beautiful
far. Oh,
snake, though.
geez, dude. I want to see these so much more now.
See, it's blind in one eye as well.
Yeah, well, do you think that's from...
Nah.
No, yeah, you're right. That looks old.
Like that.
Oh, that's so beautiful. What a shame. This is like way bigger than I expected, too.
That's not even as big as they get.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man, that would be an exciting snake to see.
Yeah.
Dang it. All right, guys, that was a crazy night. We're just back at the Airbnb right now. I'm gonna crash because we are still jet lagged and exhausted. Wow. Craziness. Tomorrow, in the next episode, we're gonna be after that big frilly, so stay tuned for that. See you guys then. No way.
It's a baby.
Dude, what? 0. Highly, highly venomous. See how high he goes. That's kind of impressive. Which one? Like directly?
So you see that? See
Wait,
him,
oh my god, that's huge.
Don't jump out just yet.
Alright.
I'll drive in front of him. If he sees you guys get out, he's going to freak. So I'll drive forward out of his sight, and then you're just going to have to run, and you're just going to have to try and reach up and grab him by the tail.
I can get up there, I think. Should I keep going?
He's going all the way up.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Keep going.
Keep going? He was a little too high to begin with.
Yeah.
Dang it, dude. Oh.
See him just looking at you now?
That's bigger than I thought he'd be. Woo. All right, it's 1-1, but today, 0-1, and frillies are winning. We're gonna have to find another one. That guy's way up there. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna keep going.
I almost missed that.
Chilling.
That was.
You're talking about it, the pocket.
Yeah.
Dude, is he gonna frill up the... Did he die?
That's another female.
Is it a female?
Yeah.
All right, well, now it is 1-1. But this is another female. I would have thought this is a male because of that bright orange chin. But she's like as placid as could be. Just like totally almost didn't move when I ran at her, and then just chilling. We're gonna put it back because we won't want to pop that frill. Just won't do it. No interest whatsoever. That's wild. Still so cool though. All right, Rob Kreutzer. I know you've got like Rick's Lucky Nuts or whatever you call them in the West, but out here in Australia we've got Nobby's salted peanuts, and it says nibble Nobby's nuts. And actually Matt just broke these out and we started seeing frilled lizards after a long morning without them, so it's got to be something to that. You're onto something. Nighty night.
Oh.
What happened? He scratch you? Oh, he's pretty.
Yeah, nice red.
Oh, that's beautiful. Not coming off?
Oh, no, it's leaving. I think it's a male or female.
I don't know, he's beautiful though. Or she, he or she. Beautiful, vibrant orange. We are several frilled dragons in here. I think the score is 2-1 today. And we still have not gotten that big male to frill up at us. But it should happen soon, I hope, at least, because we're in a pocket now. We've spent a lot of the day looking for them and haven't seen anything. And right now, just in the last like 200 meters of road, we've seen a small one.
I don't know if it's a curly or something in it.
I love it when this happens on camera. People are gonna start accusing.
No, it's the bottom meter of those two trees out there. It looked like there was something, but it's just a little.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. It looks like there's another one out there.
Dean, you have something to say for yourself? So we really want to see a saltwater crocodile. These rivers here are just absolutely loaded with them, but actually seeing one, especially without a boat to access the river, is kind of a tall order. So we've thrown up the drone and we're flying low over the river, just looking for shapes and things like that, and then kind of zooming in. There's something jumping. You see that? Like fish or something. Lily pads are huge as well. None yet, but we'll let you guys know if we get something. Man, this is so cool. Saltwater crocs in the wild. It's actually taken quite a bit of effort to see these guys, surprisingly. But now that we found them, there's lots.
Oh my God, you're right. Look at their eyes, I love it.
We've been kind of like jokingly debating it all day. Like they say, if you jump into one of the rivers here and
were to try to swim across, could you make it? And the answer is absolutely not. And this was proof. All day we hadn't been seeing crocs, but something changed, and they are out right now. And it's scary how they just kind of slowly go below the surface, you know, when they're kind of stalking or just trying to be quiet. It's pretty freaky. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the Airbnb and we're gonna gear up for some cruising later. I feel like it's not very often that the viewers of the channel get to see like all the gear that goes into filming, especially filming at night. I hate how this is like offset like that, but it's a video light. All that out now. Alright guys, we are preparing for a night of cruising. It is evening time right now, and so far it looks dry. This trip, we have not yet gotten a good evening cruise in. Last night's got kind of ruined by rain. We still did end up seeing some cool stuff. And then the previous night, we got out really, really late because we were just getting off the plane still. So this is our first evening cruise, and the evening in particular is really good for seeing black-headed pythons, which is one of our main targets of the trip. So we're ripping around here and hopefully something turns up soon. It's looking good out.
That one's greener than the one last night. Dang.
Oh, there's another one there.
Where?
It just put its head under. That's a bit better.
Alright guys, check this out. We came by a little creek crossing. No snakes on the road yet, but there was this nice little catchable size freshwater croc. That is beautiful. Look at those little teeth. Oh my gosh. I'm like falling in love with crocodilians this trip. I mean, as a kid I was obsessed with crocodiles in elementary school and whatever back in my crocodile hunter days, but being from the northeastern United States, I mean, you don't get to interact with many in your lifetime, but yeah, it's just always really, really cool wherever I am in the world to be able to see the local crocodilians. That's beautiful. We're gonna put them back. All right, we're trying not to linger by the water's edge here too much longer because there are saltwater crocs in this area. So I'm gonna get them down right here. Yeah, we might take a picture or two while he's there, but I'm gonna back off. He's probably gonna jump right in. Cool, yeah. Oh, dude. Hang on, let me... Oh, look at him rear up like that. Dude. What a garbage snake. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's great.
Get him, get him.
Oh, man, that's sick.
You called it. Boyga first.
Yeah, that's what I said was going to be the first snake of the night.
Is that worth getting out of the car for, you reckon?
Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. Dude, that is awesome. Oh, so different, like worlds different than anything in the US.
Yeah.
And in this area, they're so pretty too. It's like the orange phase with the white brown tree snake, or also known as a night tiger. And you can see why in this area they'd be known as a night tiger. I mean, that is just the most beautiful coloration. We got a DOR last night, and that really got me jacked up to see one of these things. Definitely not a uncommon snake by any means, but just stunning species. Alright, we just finished taking some photos of the snake. Such a beautiful animal. I'm gonna try to get him off this bush and get him back down in the grass. Alright, buddy. See ya. Oh, what do we got? Little olive?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Good one.
Little olive python. Bit smaller than the one yesterday.
Yeah, he'll do that until he realizes it's not scary, and then he'll give up.
Damage, 0. Yeah, very, very soft to the touch. It's kind of unique. Like, I don't know that I've felt many snakes like this. Look at kind of like the wrinkles it has on it. That's cool. Very small representative of one of Australia's largest snakes. What are you doing there? See you, bud. Alright, we just had a snake get off the road, moving pretty fast. Oh, here it is. Look, it's got a crown on the neck. What is it?
Orange nape.
What? I don't even know what that is.
Orange nape snake. They're like weakly venomous. They're reluctant biters.
That's a beautiful little snake. So isn't it an elapid?
Yeah, they are.
Dude, that is beautiful. I really like that thing. In Australia, they have elapids in like every shape and size. It's so crazy. There's a grasshopper photobombing like right below him. That's sweet. All right, we're gonna let this thing off the road and keep cruising around. Oh, he's moving. Australian possum.
Is that a baby croc?
Dude, it was crawling, whatever it was. I think it was up here.
Oh, yeah, it's a croc. It's a croc.
No way.
It's a baby
Dude,
croc.
what? It was crawling like a cane toad.
What the hell? Oh my god. What are you doing up here?
Dude, get off the road. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another?
There's a dead snake here.
Oh, okay. What do we got here?
Hatchling pygmy mulga.
See the markings on the nape? That's how you can sort of tell.
All right, well, we were cruising along and on one side of the road there's a cane toad and the other we saw what looked like a crawling cane toad, then a gecko, then we didn't know what it was until we passed it and we were like, oh my god, that was a baby croc. So we're happy to help this croc across the road. He turned around and was headed the other direction after we passed, but we'll make sure he gets where he's going. What a cutie. All right, Dean, don't die. We're putting this croc in the nearest water source, which is just about 10 meters from where we found him. Careful, Dean.
Oh my god, northern brown.
Oh my god.
No way.
Dude, holy crap. That's our first legit elapid. Make sure he doesn't go this way. Yeah, that's crazy. So we stopped for something that we thought was an olive python. It's like a little one, like the one we saw before. And we ran back and it's a northern brown snake. And you know, as you might know, any of the brown snakes are highly, highly venomous. Some of the most venomous snakes in the world. And this one in particular, the northern brown snake, is the first one that Jesse's ever seen. So he's real excited about it. We're trying to take some pictures, but as you can imagine, it is not a happy camper. They are very twitchy, active snakes, and obviously a bite would be very, very serious. So we're trying to be careful. That's pretty chill for now. Oh.
The snake?
Yeah, he's like chilled out a little bit.
He's sitting beautifully.
Yeah, look at that. Not bad for how he started out. Yeah, dude, do your thing. All right. Cranky. Look at that little hood that he's doing. It's like a cobra. All right, we're letting this guy on his way. He's been cooperative enough considering how this all started out. See ya, bud. All right, we are cutting our photo session a little bit short because we hear some buffalo coming out of the bushes, but that was crazy. Definitely the hottest snake we've seen so far this trip. And yeah, we've got a little bit longer tonight, so let's see what else we can get. Look at that, yo! That's freaking sweet, dude.
That's so sick.
Dude, those collars are sick. I couldn't even see the bands on this thing until we were like really close.
Another beautiful night tiger right here. Wow, stuff just turned on all of a sudden. It's been slow all night. As you can hear, we're like right near a swamp or something at the moment. It's crazy. Action is just turned on right now and we're loving it. So slow all night and now it's like snakes moving. All right, making sure the snake gets off the road here. We keep cruising. No way. Ahoy. Man, little hatchling boiga going up my boot. See how high he goes. That's kind of impressive. That's higher than I thought he'd be able to go. Now through my legs. All right, we're gonna get this guy off the road. Looks like it's getting himself off the road. Oh yes, dude, I called it again. I said we're gonna get one on the way home.
That's a clean one.
Oh, listen to him hissing like that. Oh, sick. Oh, that's awesome. Dude. Oh,
Listen to him hissing.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys, this was a huge target for us. And if you guys remember at the beginning of the night, I said that this is kind of like a snake that tends to move more in the evening, according to Jesse. I don't know, I was jokingly saying earlier tonight, like I'm calling it on the way back, we're gonna get a black-headed python. And here it is. That is just so sick. So different, like anything else in Australia, just so different than anything in the US. But one thing that makes these guys so unique to the other pythons around here, them and Woma pythons, which I would assume are very closely related, they don't have heat-sensing pits on their upper lip, which is pretty unique. Cool pattern, and obviously, you know, they get the name black-headed python from that beautiful black head. We're lucky to be able to help this guy across the road so he doesn't get hit. We've seen a lot of traffic more recently. We're gonna get a couple pictures of this guy, and then we're gonna make sure he gets on the side of the road he was going to. So cool. Finally got a frilly to do the frilly thing. Hey! This is the personality we were looking for.
We have to get across this creek crossing before it flash floods my stuff into tonight.
He's got a little zip in him. Oh, he's coming back for more. Dude, the iridescence on the head is so sick.
I'm just gonna dump one more thing in the bin. I think leave the key at the gate.
We're gonna save our energy for a big male. That's the goal of the day. It was the goal in the last video and we failed. But today could be the day. Where at? He's going higher.
It's been so long, I must have just forgotten what a male looks like.
This is getting ridiculous. Another female frilly. Obviously you can see. Nice frill. Doesn't want to use it. Couldn't be bothered. We're looking for that male, so we're gonna put this back, but nice orange on the throat. It's pretty cool.
Alright, I'll let you out right here.
Do we have a car coming?
No, we're good. He's just behind the green thing.
No? Female? Dude, come on! Oh. Hang on. Hang on. This might be the moment we've waited for.
Oh, come on, buddy. You know you want it.
Come on, give it to us. Oh, there you go. All right, guys, check that out. We finally got a frilly to do the frilly thing. Not a super big one, but not small by any means. Nice male, beautiful orange on him, and look at this leathery frill he has. This is such a nice Australian icon. Look at him. That is just awesome. Holy crap. Dude. Whew. This is one of my top targets in Australia, and they're not necessarily hard to find. Look at those fang teeth too. That is just badass. Super cool. Oh man, guys, it is hot out. Chasing frillies definitely works up a sweat. And finally we got one to hood. It was getting comical. We've seen like probably between half a dozen and a dozen by now, and we still hadn't had one hood up at us, which is like the most iconic Australian reptile behavior. It's just so cool. But yeah, we're just snapping some pics of this guy, and then we're gonna keep trucking along. That's sick. I'm psyched. All right, guys, we are plugging along now, trying to cool down after that frilly. But what's exciting is now, this is kind of when our road trip really starts. We've been kind of in the same area for the last 2 days of the trip, but now we're actually moving a couple hours to a new location. And for the rest of the trip, we're gonna be covering a lot of ground. There's gonna be a lot of new habitats, and that means a lot of new wildlife. Should be pretty cool. He was over here on, he's right here. There he is. Oh, that's a storm. Oh, baby. Oh, that's big.
Look at the colors on it.
Yeah, he's pretty.
I'll grab the phone, take it in there.
Dude, that is a big head on that. Nice catch!
This thing can be still. Come on, get off there.
Oh, look at the black on the belly. Did he pee on you?
Oh, he's friendly. What is it with all the friendly frillies?
Oh, he was thinking about it.
Bring it over here.
Oh, look at that orange.
There we go.
That's beautiful.
That's good. That's the one we wanted. Oh. Jeez, the colors on that thing are so nice.
Look at the stuff in his throat. Oh, dude, he's got worms in his throat.
He does.
He's warm.
Finally got a big frilly though. This one is a big male. We've redeemed ourselves. That's a big frill on him. Nice and orange too. The body is beautiful. And he's got those big canines. Big claws too. Super, super cool. Finally, we're getting our frill neck redemption. Oh! Oh, hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! I think. Is he gonna bite me?
Nah, he's just. Wait, hang on, stay there.
This is the personality we were looking for. Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know how to get this guy off me. I don't want to put my fingers in his mouth. He could probably chomp you pretty good.
Watching me.
Oh, yeah.
All right, buddy. See you later. So sick.
It's like we just started drifting down.
All right, check this out. I assume that this is a crocodile print right here. Look at these finger scrapes in the mud. It's pretty crazy. All right, folks, we are gearing up for the night right now. It is looking pretty stormy out, which is either gonna be really good or really bad, but right now, it might be really bad. It looks like it's gonna storm pretty hard. Slow down. It's pretty wet outside, and we drove in through a couple low areas with water crossings that were pretty manageable just a little bit ago. But right now in the eye of the storm, with this area having gotten rain for seemingly a good bit while we were out doing some sightseeing, might be pretty sketchy. We're gonna have to see if we can make it across.
Here's the thing, right? Let's say this is flooded and other place is flooded. Do we actually want to just drive to Daly's Wharf tonight? Oh my god. Daly tonight and Barclay tomorrow night instead.
Well, I mean, how far away is Daly Waters?
6 hours. We have to get across this creek crossing before it flash floods and we're stuck in here tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, did you see that? Now, the brains just fell down.
Oh god.
Bro.
How the boys in the back feeling?
I can't see anything up there, it's crazy.
Swimming with the fishes tonight. Look at the puddles on the sides of the road.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a win-win then.
Wow, Matt's got snacks and flashlights in case we get trapped out here. Matt's just coming in clutch all day.
It really has been. Spotting all the frillies as well.
Alright, moment of truth. Rain has calmed down a little bit, but this guy's got a boat. You may as well just take the boat. That's definitely more water, but it looks pretty manageable.
That's funny. That's good.
No problem.
What is it? Children's python?
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Hang on.
Oh, children.
Children's python. Oh, sweet, dude.
Snakes are going to be moving tonight.
Yeah. They're going to be moving like crazy, or they're not going to move at all with all that
like
rain
that
and the storm.
front.
Yeah, no, it's like there's active lightning in the background. Little children's python. One of the smallest pythons in the world.
Call them children's pythons, I guess, because in theory they're so small that a child could play with one. Perfect child-sized python. I guess it is the children of all python, you could say. That's really, really cool.
How much bigger did you say you would expect them to get than this?
Double that size, probably.
Still pretty tiny.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, we're gonna make sure this thing gets off the road and keep cruising around. All right, sending this child back into the bush. Goodbye. All right, guys, right now we are mixing it up, doing a little habitat hiking at night, trying to see if we can find any geckos out on this rocky outcrop. Let you guys know if we find anything. All right, guys, well, so far tonight, all of the snakes we've seen, aside from that children's python, have been way up in trees. This one we can actually get a decent look at. There was one earlier, which we could not.
But here is a night tiger, or one of the boigas. And when Dean spotted him, I was over in a cave elsewhere. But this guy was actually eating a gecko. No chance of getting him. And we want to leave him alone after he had that meal. But that's something. We're still shining around. Matt, what did you find? A tunnel? Can you get through the other side? We're getting a little bat here. Oh man. Okay, that is way cuter than our bats that we have in the US. Oh, feel bad I'm spooking the little guy. Oh, and there's a gecko up here. Looks pretty basic. Look at this big man. Big green tree frog up there. That's hilarious. Looks like a Muppet. Water python. Oh, sir. Oh, he's got a little zip in him. Oh no! Did you see him? He like sniffed me and then did it.
Did that hurt?
Definitely like sharp teeth.
I swear they have sharper, like more painful bites at that size than like an adult.
Dang. Uh oh, he's coming back for more. Dude, the iridescence on the head is so sick. Man, that's so shiny. Super sick. And look at that. Sharp little teeth though. Alright folks, we're at our hotel for the night. I think last snake of the night was that water python. We did a lot of shining tonight. Didn't see a ton. It was still relatively productive. We saw some snakes. It was a good time. Cool scenery for sure. And all kinds of other creatures. So that's going to be it for this video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Those claws are pretty legit. Look at that. Whoa, whoa. Oh, he's missing an eye on one side.
Oh, that's a mulga.
I got the hook.
Pygmy mulga.
Holy, is it a death adder? Oh my god. Yeah, we're looking at a pygmy mulga right now, and a death adder starts coming onto the road behind us.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's way out there. Second death adder. What is this night?
Wait, turn it on again. How hot is it out?
Feel how warm it is to touch. It's like burning your hand.
Oh damn, oh my god, you could cook an egg on that. And it was just up here in the car. Alright guys, it is another hot day, and we are really leading into the road trip right now. We've got like 6 hours of ground we need to cover, but we could see stuff along the way. So I'm gonna let you guys know if we cruise up on anything, and then tonight should be the real action, so I'll see you guys later.
Well, I was over encumbered by crackers, but we just missed a great grab.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. We have barely been going today, and we got another monitor species on the trip, a yellow spotted monitor. So pretty. I'm just super excited to see any monitor species being from the US. I mean, look at that. Oh, he's opening his mouth a little bit. Generally speaking, you don't want to be bit by monitors because their mouths can be pretty dirty. They've got really sharp teeth, so a laceration could be pretty serious. See, those claws are pretty legit too. What a great way to start the day. Alright guys, we just started the day with a quick yellow spotted monitor. We had a little whoopsie moment while trying to photograph it, and it took off into the bushes, so a little bit of a premature release. What's it gonna be like? Look at us all in the reflection right there. Some weathered travelers. Australian macas, as they call it. They call it, well, macas. Noticing anything different?
No, nothing at all.
Really?
We've got fillet of fish.
We are at hour 3 of 6, and something's going on with the air conditioning, hence the nakedness in the car. It is very warm. Not too warm. It's not a total conk out of the AC. That would probably be unlivable because the heat outside, I do not know what it is in Fahrenheit. What is it in Celsius? 40 degrees Celsius right now. Does anyone have a conversion on that?
Like 38 is about 100.
This just in, 38 degrees is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. What's pretty wild to me on this trip is that the further we travel and deeper that we go into the interior, the less and less people there are. Most of the civilization in Australia is on the exterior, around the coast, and the interior is really, really hot and really expansive. There's not much that parallels it in the US in my experience. I mean, we've been driving for hours and have not seen really much of anything. Passed through a couple towns, but for the most part, it's just this expansive landscape. It's pretty neat.
Well, oh my gosh. We are many hours into our drive. Starting to get a little later in the day, which is when we expect to start seeing stuff. There's a big greater black whip snake in the road, which is an elapid. It's kind of taken on the morphology of like, you know, coach whip or any of the whip snakes in America. Looks very similar too, in a way. But anyway, I'm walking in the middle of the highway. I was just checking to make sure there's not a road train coming. Didn't recognize it to be a snake. Yeah, we gotta run back. There's a car coming. Anyway, didn't recognize it was a snake until too late. Turned off the road. Better luck next time.
We were mainly looking for black-headed pythons, death adders, and spiny-tailed geckos.
He's red hot. Oh, there you go. Whoa, he's pretty.
Look at the X. That X was nice.
Dude, what are you doing? You got wings to go while road cruising.
Alright, behind the 8 ball again. We just lost that death adder because we didn't have anything to hook it with, and it's a death adder, so, you know.
On a hot night like tonight, it's more like you're catching snakes on the move. I'm coming onto the road.
Yeah.
So the dirt road could be. Sure, there's a snake there. Oh, let's move quick.
Oh, that's cool. This is a much better look at a Burton's legless lizard. Look at that sharp little snout. Yeah, that thing is awesome.
It's a good spot, but he's got like Reginald's rattlesnake face.
Yeah, that's cool. Dude, the road is hot as crap. Yeah. Alright, no shortage of these things. We're gonna keep moving. There you go. Get that up. Nice. Redemption. Get that up, get that up, get that up.
What are the odds it's the same one?
I'll find it further down. Oh, that's gonna be nice and colorful. Red hot. Whoa!
Oh, that's
look at
good.
that. Look at that. Whoa! Whoa! Oh. All you need to do is tap a death adder on the back, and it gets red hot, as they say in Australia.
Look at the back of its head.
We need the light.
That's a really good one.
That is good.
Hey, now.
an olive?
Oh yeah.
Olive python, yeah? No, children's, giant children's, right? That's a huge children's. Yeah. Hey, I just want to say, look at my snake ID getting so good.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been getting like every snake tonight on video. That's badass. Oh, he's missing an eye on one side. Or not missing, but he's got a really damaged eye. Do you see that? So last night, if you guys remember, we found a children's python. It was about, I don't know, 2/3 of the size of this one. And it had this heavy brown patterning all over it. And this is a really chunky adult children's python. And you're probably used to pythons being massive, but these are some of the smallest pythons in the world. And you'll notice that it's got almost no pattern on it. You can see like faint faded patterning, but for the most part, it just looks like a uniform kind of like brownish snake, which is why at first I called out like, oh, it's an olive python. I thought it was just a young olive python, but no, that's a real healthy, fat little children's python. That's awesome. Snake right there.
Oh, that's not a bad.
Oh, no, they're little children's. Oh, that's sweet.
Make sure we get small fully. Jeez, I thought it was closer.
Yeah, me too. Oh, there you go on the right.
Yeah,
on the right. Oh, he's cruising.
All of them have yellow tails here.
Look at how fast he's moving. It's difficult. They're hot.
Oh, snake.
Oh.
Oh, that's a mulga.
Are you sure? Matt, I got the hook.
Pick me mulga.
Here, hook. Holy, is it a death adder? Oh my god, dude.
What?
Tiny death adder coming.
Oh, we keep him there?
Someone's gotta hand me the hook.
Death out of there.
I have no hand. It's coming towards my feet. It's right there. Here, if you take this, I can get him. I can get him maybe. I can't see.
He's right here.
Oh, he's coming back.
He's coming back to the road. Dean, we got 2 live snakes. Keep an eye on them.
All right, whatever. How's that? Snakes are moving right now. Yeah, we're looking at a pygmy mulga right now, and a death adder starts coming onto the road behind us. This is freaking crazy. We're seeing insanely venomous elapids back to back. This is nuts. All right, guys, check this out. We have a pygmy mulga right here, and this is a really healthy adult. We actually thought it was a regular mulga at first, and those things get like freaking 8 feet long. They're massive and super thick. So we thought that this was just like an average sized mulga snake, but in fact it is a very large pygmy mulga, which is also very, very venomous. And what's actually pretty crazy is when we were trying to get this thing under control, a death adder, a small death adder, came onto the road, like literally a couple feet from us, and I can only imagine what was going to play out had we been here a couple seconds later. We could have witnessed a crazy predation event, because these guys, like I said, are big time snake eaters. Very, very twitchy, active snake. We've got him nice and subdued at the moment, but at any second here he could pop off, so I'm trying to stay springy and on my feet, which seems to be the way to be around elapids here in Australia.
Am I?
That was crazy. I'm sweating a little bit. These things are quite a lot different than our venomous snakes in America. Vipers are an absolute piece of cake. This is like a cracked out coach whip with very, very serious venom. We're gonna keep cruising. This has been an insane night.
Another snake up here.
Oh yeah.
Death adder.
Death adder.
We got that hook handy.
Yeah.
You got the camera.
Oh, check it out. Another death adder here. Uh-oh.
Oh, this one looks pretty.
Oh, it does. Oh my goodness. You need to freaking hold them down tonight. Oh my god. Dude. That's bad.
Oh, there's another one up here. There's another death adder.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's way out there. Second death adder. What is this night?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fat.
Man, the death adders are popping off right now. Snakes in general got more elapids than we can deal with. Snake after snake after snake. Heads up. All right, see you later, buddy. It's ridiculous. I think that's like death adder number 6 or 7. Another death adder, Jesus. Death adder number 7, 8. All right, see ya, buddy. Probably a pretty one, but he's not cooperating. Let's make sure he gets off. Go that way.
It's crazy how such a short road can be so productive, man, you reckon? Like this road is like 3Ks. Not including this bit. There's another death adder.
Oh my god.
Dude.
What the hell? All right, death adder number 9 just got off the road. We are not even getting out of the car for that one. Oh, we are. Oh,
that's another.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Look at that little guy. So that's an elapid. Holy crap. And they eat eggs.
Dude, leave it there.
Yeah, just like a scarlet snake. Yeah, so guys, look at this. This is like the Australian equivalent to a scarlet snake. It's got this upturned pointed snout. It's got kind of like an egg tooth, which I think scarlet snakes have. And they eat eggs. But the thing is, this is an elapid, which is crazy. I've talked a lot on this trip about how elapids in Australia have evolved to take all these crazy different forms. And isn't this nuts that this is an elapid? I should probably break it to you guys at this point that this is not highly venomous, nor does it bite very often at all. You know, so I should say it's like seldom bites and is very, very weakly venomous. So not something that would be of concern if it did bite you, I don't think. But wow, little guy. And definitely a target for the trip. He's got these cool little orange rings on him, and I think they can be much more colorful than this if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's moving. We thought it was another little death adder, because what else would it be, considering tonight? Isn't that crazy? He's got a white belly, like a scarlet snake, too. Coevolution is nuts. It happens on like every continent's got like one rep of like the same thing, and then a couple like oddballs.
Like long skinny snake, or there's like the burrower, like the upturned snout.
Egg eater type snake, or like, and then you have like a couple oddballs per continent. All right, we're saying goodbye to this little shovel nose. All right, so right now we have two major things going on. We really want to see a northern spiny-tailed gecko. Super, super, super sick species of gecko. You guys will see it if we find it. Spider. We're looking for eye shine out the window. And in the process, if we find another death adder and get 10 death adders on the night, I think we're at 9 right now, then we beat Jesse's record for death adders in a night. So let's see if we can do it. Death adder number 10, we did it. Holy moly. I never thought that this was gonna be like a common snake on the trip. Look at him back up. Back it up, Terry. Charged up and ready to rumble.
Oh, predators? It's a defensive thing? Yeah. Oh, what? Another one back there.
Death adder number 11. Yeah, I did not think that this was going to be a common snake. Jeez. Haven't shown this a whole lot yet, but look at that little caudal lure that they have. Even adults have that yellow lure for luring in lizards and other prey. It's going this way though, so we should try to make him go that way. Oh. He just twitched from here. Alright, I'm not getting out of the car. We're gonna make sure this guy gets off, but that's death adder number 12. What the heck? Oh, that's sick. He's eating fruit, dude. Flying fox. That is a gigantic bat, dude. Alright guys, I've mostly stopped filming death adders because we have seen 16 now, not including DORs. And this one is actually being pretty cooperative. They've all been pretty hot so far. I love it when you touch them like that. They flatten out. Just very gently rubbing my hook on them. That's so cool. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy off. Alright, we are exhausted, but we just found our last death adder of the night, which is the 18th death adder. I haven't filmed all of them just because it's been a lot of death adders. But geez, that's crazy. I did not think that that was going to be a common snake on the trip. We just must be at a really good spot, and must be a really good night for him for some reason. It's really, really hot. We failed on spiny tail gecko, but hopefully we'll get to see one of those in another episode. That's going to be it, but pay attention for the next episode because we're going to be headed way down into a very different region, and it should be pretty sick. I'm so tired. That was a lot of work. One of the most venomous snakes in the world. Coming towards me. We'll get to the boot right now. It's beautiful. These things are freaking insane. Oh my gosh, dude.
It's crazy like how many abandoned cars are out here. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
they just get written off and people just burn them.
That car was there the other day when I drove through it, but yeah. Your shoulder on your side. Stop right here so I can run up some. Go to the nearest tree, yeah. I was getting my shoes on. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, I'm so tired. All right, that was a lot of work. Ran off the road barefoot, grabbed this frilly. He was on the road and then he ran off the road. We're gonna move him to the other side of the highway, but good way to start the day. Nice male. You'd expect him to frill up, and I wish he frilled up after all that work. Me climbing way up into that tree, but no. But he gets saved. Bring him to the other side of the road. Sorry. Posted up like a boss.
Yeah, I would consider this sort of where we're heading towards now, getting into the outback. Tonight's going to be even hotter than last night too, because it's 43 today. I think after dark it's still like 37 once the sun sets. I'm not sure if that kind of heat's going to slow down movement until later on though, or not.
Or speed it up.
Yeah, but because like the moon might be rising later, maybe everything knows that and might be just pumping before the moon comes up.
Yeah.
Like last night things were pumping and it was still like 35 after dark, so.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like glued to the seat right now. I've been wondering why I'm so hot. Look at this. Put my seat warmer on.
There's gonna be like a permanent print of my butt cheeks on the seat. It's so hot out. It's like well over 100 degrees right now. Dean, what did you do? Was this you? Oh no. Oh no. Got an ant nest in the car again. Alright folks, it's been a bit of a travel day. At our accommodation now, looks pretty sweet. And as you can see,
we're getting some rain. It's been like well over 100 degrees all day long. But in this area, this should be a good thing as long as it's not a washout. So we're pretty excited. Oh, it's coming in sideways.
It's just a really good area to see a bunch of those different things, and it's not hard for us to just go up onto the black soil for a couple of hours and try and get a few of those other things that we won't get a chance to see later on, like the Spencer's monitors and stuff. And then we can just cut back down and go straight into the arid species and try and look for thorny devils and all those sorts of things as well.
All right, guys, well, we have entered the portion of our trip where we're doing a lot of driving during the day. I think we did like 6 or 7 hours today, just covering ground to get to a totally different region. And on a road trip here, we've made a little pit stop in an area known as the Barkley Tablelands, or the Black Soil Plains. And there you have like this deep brown cracked earth, and snakes live down in those cracks. And that's something that you see a lot in a couple different ecosystems here in Australia. And man, tonight I'm really excited. We have potential for quite a lot of elapids. There's some really cool ones in this area that I would love to see, like speckled brown snakes. There's western browns that have these awesome taipan looking black and yellow color schemes. I am just super excited. We're gonna get after it and see what we find.
Majority of the snakes that we'll see tonight will be venomous. You only get 3 python species where we are Woma, blackhead and children's, but then other than that it's like all elapids pretty much. A couple of different species of brown snakes, mulgars, and several different small elapids. Shine's whip snake would be a really good one. To see a big mulgar snake on the road would be pretty awesome. I've never found a true monster mulgar snake before, but the Barkley's a great area to do it. They definitely, if you get too close to one, they'll let you know about it. Like, they're just full of attitude because they know they're venomous and they know that you don't want to get bitten by them, so they don't mess around.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's a brown snake, brown snake.
I thought I got you for a second. Matt, keep the camera. Hey.
Holy crap.
We don't want to go under that car. All right, guys, check it out. We have a western brown right here. This is one of the most venomous snakes in the world, and he is hot.
Careful, man. Brown snake shenanigans. Oh, there you go. Watch out, Matt. He's probably going to come your way. That is an intense snake.
Oh, that's a snake, Sean.
Western brown.
Oh, did you get that?
I got that, yeah.
Nice. This is a really weird coloured guada. That's sick.
That's it. All right, that's it. Matt, come here.
Woo!
All right, as you guys can see, this snake is not extremely patient, and I just gotta keep eyes on him because he is wired. It is super hot out. We're gonna let him get off the road and keep cruising.
Woo!
Jeez, that was a scary snake.
Yeah, that was. Dude, I thought you were asking for the pressure bandage.
Yeah, just out of here, pal. A bite would be bad news.
Where's the closest hospital?
We'll have to go to the homestead and we'll have to get the flying doctor service in. That and the emergency services number is 000. I don't know if you knew that as well, Matt and Dean.
Yeah, but we don't have service. Little Mulga? Dude, I think you hit it.
No, there was 2.
I think you hit it.
Another somewhere, right?
Yeah. All right, where's the light? Holy crap. It's coming towards me again.
The thing is, he'll bite you.
What'd you say?
He'll bite you.
I know he'll bite. Whee! Oh. Oh, guys, we have a mulga right here. Oh, this is freaking awesome. These things are charged up tonight. We're getting the elapids. This is the king brown. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful snake. Oh my God, dude. Mulga to the boot right now. Jeez, the elapids are freaking pumping right now.
The hard part's gonna be getting him off.
So mulgas bite and do not let go, which is why it would be quite bad if a large one bit you, because it would just pump you full of venom. And yeah, it's like a bulldog, dude. Do not get bit by a mulga. King Brown.
Look at him gape his mouth right there a little bit. He is pumped up. This is not a big one. They can get freaking massive. They put a lot of our American snakes to shame in terms of size and ferocity. This thing is intense.
This is a lot for an American. We're gonna hop back in the car and keep cruising, but the elapids are pumping right now. We talked about tonight being a big elapid night, and it's all we've seen so far. This is nuts. King Brown and a Western Brown. 2 different genuses, by the way. Lots of bugs, huh?
I'm gonna slap this one fast and jump fast, ready?
Yeah. Oh, you can't reach him?
Whew, this is freaking sick, dude.
I know. Bugs are gone.
Yeah,
no sign of the moon though. That's what we want.
Well, it's the clouds too, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, if we've already seen 2 mulgas and a western, yeah, like I feel like we have a good chance at a tanker of a western or a mulga.
That's a Barkley death adder. That is a Barkley death adder. Dude, wait.
Dude,
Barkley death adder. Look
it's
at that.
beautiful.
That is rack
Look
up.
at that. Dude, look at those colors. That is gorgeous.
Oh, don't lose him. That's a different species as well to what we've been seeing. That's Acanthophus
yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Look at those colors. He's so different than the death adders we've seen so far. I was saying this earlier, but like, I mean, you can see how close I am to this snake, and it's pretty chill. These guys tend to be pretty chill. They are extremely fast striking snakes, and death adders, just generically speaking, are known to be like the 5th most venomous snake in the world. You kind of get lulled into this complacency that you feel like you're dealing with like a copperhead or a viper in America, being an American, but this guy is pretty dang chilled out. Man, I want pictures of this thing too. He's sick. Even without spreading out, he's gorgeous. Like, that striping is so defined. Night of the elapids right now. We haven't hit a single non-venomous snake.
Wow, look at that. Came for the snakes, stayed for Matt. Wow.
All right, well, it's always good to see the Australian excited about a snake. That's pretty sweet. Lifer for him. We're gonna let this thing get off the road and we're gonna keep cruising around. Everyone's got the cameras out. Look at this little sneak preview of D-Staff Wildlife's. Wow! Go follow him on Instagram. There we go. Oh, nope. Don't you go anywhere. Got a little fat tail gecko right here. This thing is super cool. That's beautiful. Whoa. We've very gently gotten this guy to run up onto my hand. Man, little kid me would be geeking. Big me is geeking too. Man, that is super cool. I used to geek out over geckos as a little kid. I don't know why, but that was like one of my favorite kinds of reptiles. I don't know if it was from seeing them on TV or reading about them in reptile books, or just the fact that, like, being a kid from New Jersey, I mean, you don't really have any or many geckos around at all. I don't know if there's any invasives that make it into New Jersey, but certainly there's no native geckos. But Australia's got this huge diversity of native gecko species, and these guys are freaking cool. We're gonna make sure he gets off the road. Ah, there we go. Another gecko. This one is a sandplane gecko. Finally get into some geckos on this trip. This is pretty cool. Looks fairly similar to the last one, but not so much of a fat tail. Pretty cool. We're gonna make sure he's off the road. See you, buddy.
Oh my gosh, that is so strange. Is it a toad or a frog?
Frog.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got so much of like a toad look to it, like how blunt the face is like that. This is
desert spadefoot, which is like super, super cool. What a weird frog. Super soft and squishy too. Definitely very different than the spade, obviously a different, you know, not related at all to the spade feet or spadefoot toads that we have back in the US. But do they have like spades on their feet similar? Like,
yeah, to help them digging.
Yeah, so same thing. Another example of coevolution that we're seeing on this trip. It's just like crazy when you go to other parts of the world and you see species doing the same thing. Got a northern two-line dragon right here. This is pretty sweet. The species we haven't seen yet. It's just in the bush right here, but we're about to take pictures of that frog. So we're still seeing some stuff. Definitely snake activity has died down. We did not get that big mulga, unfortunately, but we did get a mulga. Oh my gosh, so we're about to photograph the frog, and we look over in the bush, and we got a huge target for the trip, a northern spiny tail gecko. These things are freaking insane. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at those spines above the eye. And then if you look all the way down here, they get their name from these beautiful spines on the tail. And these guys can actually shoot like a defensive goo out of these spines. It's something that they do if like a bird or something tries to grab them, and that stickiness is just kind of discombobulating, kind of like a slimy salamander back home. I know I keep like drawing these like random analogies to American species, but I'm just trying to contextualize stuff. That is so nutty. Oh, what a huge target knocked off. We were worried we didn't see these last night with quite a bit of effort, but now finally cracked into one, and it's like all the like little herps are coming at once. It's crazy. Dean, I don't want to interfere with your craft, but why don't you debrief for us a little bit here? What does this gecko mean to you?
It's probably one of like the first like ever like geckos of Australia like I found out about, and like, going into this trip probably like one of my like top targets.
Yeah.
And just a gecko I've always been sort of amazed by when I first heard about it, so it's really cool.
Yeah. How'd you feel last night when we didn't get one?
It was honestly crazy how much effort we put into finding them and not seeing them, considering how much I thought they were somewhat common.
Right, yeah. Well, glad we got him. Yeah. He's beautiful. Alright, we're letting the gecko go here. What a cool animal. So hyped to actually see one of these. That is freaking sweet. There you go, buddy. Alright folks, we are wrapping up for the night. Pretty sweet night. A lot of non-snake targets at the end that were pretty cool. And man, I was really hoping that at that spot we were going to get one of those huge mulgas. I know that some of Jesse's friends have seen absolutely massive ones there before, but swing and a miss on that one, but that's alright. We did see 3 species of elapid and some pretty sweet geckos. So if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Nice mulga, really nice mulga.
That is intimidating. Oh my gosh.
It's like a surreal feeling to be able to experience it. And it's like, I don't know, it's just so exciting when you get out to an area like that and just the possibilities are endless with what you can find and all the different species and stuff. But then again, it's like if you're not finding anything, you're still in like a really, there's a dragon there. You're still in like a really cool area to enjoy, even if the animals are slow.
You said central desert dragon?
Central netted.
Central netted dragon. Oh, netted dragon, gotcha. Please get out of the road. Alright guys, this morning we are trucking along, continuing our journey into the outback, and we got up early this morning because we do have a chance at seeing a thorny devil, which is a major target of the trip. So we're keeping an eye on the road, and we're gonna let you guys know if we see anything.
Look how nice that is.
Oh, that's beautiful, dude. Come on. Man, that is sad. Look at that. right, we grabbed this little central netted dragon off the road. Normally these guys don't let you grab them, but we saw the orange and we thought it might be our Thorny devil, but it's just this guy. They get a little bit bigger than this, and I don't know, we didn't expect them to let us pick them up. That's cool. We're gonna put them off.
Holy cow, no way. They both had their hands on it.
Lovely. Guys, check this out. This is so cool. We were just driving along and we had just seen a dead monitor lizard in the road, and we were like, ah, crap, it's getting pretty hot in the day. And then all of a sudden on the horizon we see this thing running across. He runs up a tree. We missed the grab. I climbed up the tree, and then I look in the hollow and I can see his tail still. And I was able to reach my hand down into that hollow and pull him out without getting bit. Man, that is so cool. This is a black-headed monitor. Another monitor species on the trip. Just beautiful. Look at that. Man, I am just so stoked on any of the varanids we're finding being the monitor lizard species. They're just so freaking cool. That is beautiful. Super windy out here, super, super hot. It's getting close to 100 degrees again, I think. But these guys thrive in the heat, so just awesome. We're gonna get a couple photos and we're gonna get this guy off the road. All right, just took a small bite from that monitor while photoing him. No big deal. It barely actually scraped the skin, but it's bleeding quite a lot. I don't know if they have like an anticoagulant or something like that, but we're gonna have to wash this out. Should be totally fine. Very, very small bite, but you just wanna be really careful with monitor bites and infection. All right, guys, well, got some disinfectant and ointment on this bad boy and a bandage. Should be good to go. That thing hopped off a branch when we were photoing it, and it felt very hot to the touch. Like I said, it's getting close to 100 degrees out, and that was a black lizard. We didn't want to stress that thing, and that's what I recommend anyone else do. Just keep the animal in mind while photographing and getting the shots you want. I don't think any of us walked away with good camera pictures of that thing, because within a few minutes it felt too hot and we didn't want to stress it out, so hopped off the branch and we kind of let it go away. But we should see tons of sand monitors as the trip progresses, as we're getting deeper and deeper into the outback now, so looking forward to that.
Blackhead, a big mulga, or a Woma, I reckon.
It's that time of day where we're looking at road jerky. Dead snakes that have been baking in the sun. What is that? Oh, it's a blackhead?
I thought we were out of range for them.
Oh yeah, is that the blackhead? Whoa, dude, that's a huge blackhead. Wow, it's so windy up there. He's blowing back and forth. All right, guys, so we saw this sand goanna, or sand monitor, crossing the highway right here, and he ran up this tree. It's literally just been like a minute, but you can see, whoa, that is the wind shaking him back and forth. We're gonna back off and let this guy down, and I really want to get a better look at him, but he's actually panting already. We haven't touched him or anything, and it's only been like a minute that we've seen him here, but that would indicate that he's probably overheating, and it's just so hot out. It's not really an ethical thing for us to climb up there and catch him as much as I wanna.
Probably trying to come down.
Yeah, why don't we let him? I think we should let him just come down. What do you think?
Cool lizard.
I'm so thirsty. Sometimes out in the outback, you gotta bring your own gas. Oh.
That's not good. Where is he?
Is he under one of the laundry?
Oh, no, he's under the door. I can see him.
Where?
Oh no.
Oh no, hang on. We're following a sand monitor right now that just ran into the laundry facility at the place we're staying. Oh my God, he popped out. We checked in there, and now he's back. Where did he come from? Someone get in front of that door in case he comes back. That was crazy. He went in the bathroom and was skidding on ice around the bathroom. That was crazy. We haven't even gone out for the night. This is good karma for the one that we let go earlier because it was too hot. It's a little bit cooler now. This guy shot all over the frickin' bathroom and now we've got him. That was crazy. Where's Jesse? Yeah. Dude, were you in here when he, like, did you hear that? Dude, he flew by the urinals, like, skidding on ice. He had no traction, but he was still flying. This is crazy. Here, guys, check this out. I'm glad that we got one of these while it's, like, not super, super hot out. That's craziness. Look at those claws digging into Dean. All right, well, I didn't even have time to like update you guys on what's going on, but we finally got to the Outback and we went into town, got some food, hung out for a little bit and waited out the heat of the day. And just now we are gonna go pick up some laundry that we put in at our place that we're staying at. And all that went down and that was like, oh my God, that should be one of the funniest memories of the trip. But yeah, in a little bit, we're gonna head out and tonight we're gonna do some shining, hiking and cruising as per usual. And we're gonna see if we can turn up. That webbing. Oh, he's gonna jump. Are you ready? Yep. Actually, that's pretty sweet. Oh man, that's sick. All right, buddy.
He just disappears.
Yeah, he's somewhere in here. That's cool. All right, guys, we are about to head out for the night. We've got 4 bunk beds in the setup, and oh my goodness, this big queen.
If you find a bread lie, you automatically get the big bed by default.
All right, let's get after it. What is it? A Burton's? Oh, we thought this was a snake. It's a Burton's legless lizard. This one's really cool. It's got like really nice stripes on it. These guys are super, super widespread, ranging from up high to down low, east to west. They run around smashing lizards. Lizards that eat lizards. Pretty cool. We're gonna let them go.
Nice mulga, really nice mulga.
Here's the hook. We have a mulga right here. Woo! Look at them hood up like this. Mulgas are pretty cool in that they'll really stand their ground like this and kind of bluff charge you like that. And look at how he comes at you. Woo! Even when he's just about to get in the grass.
I know to get out of the way. I actually don't know where he is right now. There he is. All right, wow. That's pretty cool. He's chilling right here in the grass for the moment. That'll allow us to get some pictures, and then we're gonna make sure he gets on his way.
Does someone want to grab that big dish from the tray?
We have a mulga contained under here. We're gonna reveal him in a second. In this area, they're super beautiful and speckly. It was one of the big targets for the night, but we have a lot more to see. We are on foot, people. First target of the night is a Centralian knobtail gecko, which is a big target for the trip too. This is pretty good habitat. We're just putzing around, looking for eye shine. Got a nice rocky slope here. Could happen at any moment. Oh, big boy. Yeah. Oh, that's sick. That is so sick. Dude. That is awesome. Whoa, look at him go. Oh, yes. Oh, this is a huge target for the trip. Centralian knob-tailed gecko. Look at that. That is huge for a gecko. But he's literally just got like a little ball on his tail. It's just like a tailless gecko. Such big heads, and then they're studded with all these like little, I don't even know what you would call that. What would you call those, like studs on them? I feel like there's a word for that. Tubercles?
That.
Yeah, tubercles, I got it. That's Gecko 101 right there. It's got very pronounced tubercles. That is just so freaking cool. What an alien looking creature. I'm actually really excited to take pictures and close-ups of this guy. That is badass. I wanted to see this more than any of the other knobtails.
They're
the
best knobtail, I reckon.
Yeah, the others are more colorful, but these are huge, so. Yeah. That is so freaking sick. Dude. That is awesome. See you later, buddy. It's a little, I don't even know what that is.
Oh my god, you scared me, Justin.
Oh, that's so sick. Look at that. Little orange nape snake. These guys are elapids, but they're not dangerous at all. We saw one of these the other night in a different video, and it was much, much smaller than this one. This one had got some good size to him. That's cool. I love that speckly pattern. That's just awesome. We're gonna make sure this guy gets off the road. See ya. Curl snake.
Suda.
Are those?
Oh, they're so cool.
Alright, we just cruised this curl snake. This is also an elapid. It's another variety of elapid on this trip. And these guys are venomous enough that you don't want to get bit. I don't know how venomous that is because Australians have a completely different metric for that. So every time I ask Jesse, I get an answer that I can't really quantify. Being an American with very wimpy venom dosages compared to out here. Alright, this guy's making his way off the road. These tiny little elapids are so hard to deal with. We actually just had a western brown on the road. Aimed my camera at him, he flew in my direction. Way, way, way too small to safely try to subdue. And essentially he flew between my legs and I realized I wasn't recording. So here's the next tiny elapid, and we got a little bit of them. Check them out. We saw one of these the other night. Little fat-tailed gecko. It's quite windy out here. Whoa, whoa. There we go. That is so cool. Is that shed, like, is that his skin shedding on the tail? Yeah. Oh. All right, see you, bud.
We got another mulga right here. Nice little one. It's got really good colors. Like I was saying before, love the personality on these things, and with this little guy, we gotta be pretty careful. Small snakes like this, I mean, they can turn on themselves pretty quickly. There's not as much body length to work with, so yeah, we're just taking a good look at this guy. Beautiful snake. Oh, look at that. That's a dope shot right there. Oh.
Little mulga.
Whoa. Dude, that is crazy how much he's moving. Makes me cool touching these because I'm like, oh, I'm handling elapids, but it's not really the same. It's just not the same. Dirt's gonna touch an elapid.
Oh, look at that.
What?
He's got some scarring on him.
Yeah, he does. Whoa, boogie. All right, we're gonna make sure this guy gets off the road. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Look at that. Unbanded shovelnose snake right there. Is this also an elapid?
Yeah, yeah, the same genus as the northern shovelnose.
It's the
Brachyurophis. Yeah. Called that from the car at 100 kilometers an hour.
How about that? Come on, that's some
Pretty
improvement from me.
impressive.
That's a tiny snake. It was moving. It was like cooking across. It was going that way. And we straddled it. I'm gonna pick him up. Oh. Whoa. Look at that. That is oh, dude, the pointy nose is scary. He's poking me with the nose.
He
It's
might push his mouth open when he does that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's much thinner and longer than the one we got up north. Sweet. We're gonna move him off, but that's awesome. All right, little man. See you later. What is it?
Western brown.
A Western? Hey, who's got the hook? Can someone grab the hook?
Watch.
Oh, look at this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. We've got a Western brown right now. I'm trying to keep him on the road at the moment. Look at that. Look at how he rears up. Holy crap. So we got a Western brown, much smaller than this the other night, and it was so dark in color. This guy is really light yellow and tan, and it's just awesome. Look at that. That is intimidating. Oh my gosh. Obviously he's only doing this because I'm getting in his way, but look at how he's coming at me. And obviously these guys are insanely venomous, way more venomous than anything we have in the US. So, not a snake we want to mess with. We're just getting a couple shots of them now, and then look at that. Holy crap. Woo!
You're at Will of Fire. Are you just using that light to see the snake through the viewfinder?
Holy crap. That is such an adrenaline rush compared to American snakes. I mean, there's nothing quite that hot and quite that torqued up. It's just, whew, crazy. All right, guys. Well, tonight we did not get as much time outside of the car as we hoped, but we did see a ton of snakes. It was like we were cruising and we just kept getting distracted by all these cool snakes on the road. And hey, I mean, if the objective is to see snakes and reptiles and that cool gecko, then, you know, we get it however we get it. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Woo, brown snake, whoa, whoa, look at that. Dude, what is that thing doing? That thing is honestly maybe the best snake of the trip. And whoa, highly, highly venomous. Holy crap, that is crazy. Oh, let's get him. That's sweet. still? Did he go past the bush or in the bush? I thought he kept going. Whew. This dirt is hot. Damn. All right, guys, we are a little more than halfway through our road trip across Australia, and right now we have finally made it into the heart of the outback, and it is absolutely stunning out here. It's just so different. We are very far from civilization, and we're surrounded by all of these sand dunes. Tonight, after dark, any one of these sand dunes could be absolutely loaded with geckos and other lizard species. Off the top of my head, I can think of like half a dozen gecko species alone that we could see tonight shining around these dunes. And to make things interesting tonight, we're gonna have a little competition. We're gonna break into 2 teams. Jesse, the Australian, alone, that's his handicap because he's gonna be way better at this than us. And then us 3 Americans against him. Matt, you wanna explain the rules?
Rules are pretty straightforward. Every individual lizard that is found tonight is going to be a point, and then there's an extra point if it's the first time we found that species.
And the losing team needs to do a shoey. Jesse, what's a shoey?
A shoey is an Australian thing where you pour a whole beer into your shoe that you've been walking around in, and you have to drink the whole beer in one go out of your sweaty, disgusting shoe.
I've been barefoot in my shoes like all trip, so I don't want to do that. That sounds disgusting. Before we do that, we're gonna do a little cruising. We're just waiting for it to get dark now, and there's a lot of cool stuff we can see on the roads. So we're gonna see what kinds of reptiles we can find. Here, just slow down for a second. The other guys are in the car right now. We're about to start cruising. When I was back at the Australia Zoo, I actually picked up this fake plastic, ultra realistic little thorny devil, and that's one of the main targets tonight before we really get rolling. I'm gonna deploy that and prank those guys, so keep an eye out for that.
Thorny devil. That's a thorny fucking devil. Dude, go quick, go quick. There's your devil. Oh my god. No, who's done that? You've done that, you When did you get that? What? How did you do that?
When we looked at the dead bird. Dude, you passed this like 4 times. You've missed it every video. Matt, jumping up.
Grab my phone, someone.
Where's his phone, dude? Heads up, coming your way. He's in your feet.
He's on this side of the bush.
Woo, brown snake, whoa. Whoa, look at that. Whew. Highly venomous western brown snake. Couldn't really grab that one, obviously. What is it? Yo, Matt, film. Dude, what is that thing doing? Whoa, look at him jump. That's crazy.
That's why they're called excitable delmas.
Oh, I see now. That's why they call them excitable, I guess. Dude, you can't even like stop him without touching him. That's cool, excitable delma. He was quite excitable. Lived up to the name.
Yep.
Guys, check this out. We have a beautiful western brown right here. This thing is honestly maybe the best snake of the trip. Look at it, it's gold with a black head.
highly, highly venomous. One of the most venomous snakes in the world and extremely variable. They call them brown snakes, but this thing is anything but brown. Sometimes they're brown, sometimes they're totally black or almost really dark like the one that we saw the other night. And whoa, sometimes they're very, very light in color. We also saw one of those this trip. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get off the road because we're gonna get some pictures of this guy. And this is an extremely chill brown snake. Look at that. Holy cow. We had a couple brown snakes tonight and most of them got off the road almost instantly. And look at this. He's riding the hook at the moment. That's what you call it when a snake kind of stays on the snake hook. Oftentimes hot snakes on warmer nights and species like this, generally they do not stay on the hook. They're very, slippy and it's generally kind of thicker bodied snakes like vipers that we're used to in the States that can sit on the hook a lot better. But look at this. So chill, so awesome. We're gonna grab some pictures, but this is just like absolutely makes the night and we haven't even gone out to look for geckos yet. 3, 2, whoa, that's not that good. I sort of made a weird sand mark. I'll try and... Is that not stunning? That's insane. Wow.
They're such a cool snake. It's crazy though that like these are one of like the most feared snakes in Australia. Like look how gentle this thing is. I reckon that's what I froth about snakes like this the most is like everyone thinks they're just like man eaters and stuff. This thing is just like so gentle. He's just doing his thing.
I mean, it's better than I was gonna say it looks like a black-headed python, but that is just so much more attractive. Obviously these guys are highly, highly venomous and he's just scooting off the road now, so we're gonna let him on his way. But man, dude, look at that. Seriously, possibly best snake of the trip. A young western brown will look just like this, right?
Like exactly, like real similar.
But that is a lizard, folks. Hooded scaly foot, legless lizard. Looks just like a young brown snake and they imitate them. That's a great defensive tactic. All right, so this is the hooded scaly foot right here. That's a young brown snake. Wow, so crazy, dude. Pretty baffling to me when I was reading in field guides before coming here. The idea of a lizard mimicking a venomous snake. I mean, that's kind of insane. I don't think we have that in the US at all. Pretty crazy. We're gonna make sure it gets off the pavement, but that's sick. All right, guys, competition is about to start. We got Jesse heading over to that side of the road to that sand dune. Good luck. And the Americans are going this way. All right, guys, so we are off right now. We're all split up. You can see those guys over there out walking around. And when we were cruising, we did see a handful of reptiles, including some western brown snakes, which are some of the most venomous snakes in the world. So our footage was not excellent of those. They were super charged up and small, and it's really hard to stop a snake like that. Dude, this habitat is so cool. What can we find? Sorry.
No, it's a night skink though. It's a lifer still. Yeah. This is cool. This is cool. Wow. Dude.
Oh baby, check that out. Score 1 for the Americans, one that we did not expect. A night skink. To be fair, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was this rare lizard that we just found dead on the road. These guys aren't necessarily common either. Look how blunt that face is. That thing is awesome.
It's not a gecko, but that's a Spinifex hopping mouse. Look at that. That is cute. Look at this thing. That's not a gecko.
I got a fat tail gecko. All right, guys, fat tail gecko right here. This is point number 4 for the Americans, I think. We're blowing Jesse out of the water right now. This is a very good thing. Oh, that thing is so cool. Look at that fat tail. You can see why they call him a fat tail gecko. Really pointed nose too. Beautiful little lizard. I love that. Chilling out right now too. All right, we're gonna let this one go, but the Americans are doing well, and I'm the leading scorer right now. That's pretty cool. All right, see you, buddy. Yo, look at this. Dangerous game to play in Australia, but holy crap. He's trying to get that moth. Oh, he just went back down the hole. Check that out. Dean just spotted some snake tracks.
Which way are they going, Will?
It looks like uphill. It looks like the sand pushes.
And it comes up here.
Well, I don't know that snakes get us any points in this game. Yeah, it definitely went up that way. Yeah, so obviously keep an eye out.
These cans are real bad throughout Central Australia. You find them out in the bush, and in the opening you often get snakes and lizards that stick their heads in and can't get them out. So I'm going to take this with me. Hopefully I get some good karma points for that. I've found my first point. Look at this. Sleeping long-nosed dragon. Surely they don't have one of these. This could be a 2-pointer. They're common right through the town. You see them sitting on the walls and stuff on the main street of town. But we're out in some nice habitat for this one. Looks like it's a gravid girl. You can see that bulge on the side there. So we're going to leave her be.
You got a knobtail? Oh, dude, that's a freaking good find. That's a pale knobtail.
Oh, so
whoa, whoa.
Nice.
Whoa. Dude, look at that thing. That. Killer find. Dude, that's 6. We're at 6 points now. That is a killer gecko, too. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh, guys, this is so sick. Not only are we up 6 to hopefully 0 on Jesse, but this is like a top-notch freaking gecko. And look at that little knobtail. So weird. Oh man. Any of the knobtails on this trip were gonna be a main target. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a pale. All right, Dean's taking some pictures of this gecko. He's gonna let it go, and we're gonna keep racking up points. Look at this giant beetle. What is that thing? Look how big he is. Freaky.
More karma. Not good. I've got another point.
What'd you get?
Got another point. What's that?
No.
Oh, a tiny baby diaperiferate. Look at that. I've never seen. Look at that. Do you see it?
Is that a gecko? Or?
No, that's a dragon. I think it's a diaperiferate. Let me just. That's not a long nose, so that's 2 more points. Ouch. Let me get a photo for ID.
Oh, guys, check that out. Matt just spotted the snake crawling out in the dune. Matt's been on fire right now. This is a narrow-banded shovelnose. This is our 3rd shovelnose species for the trip. And these guys are elapids, though they are like very harmless and tiny, uninclined to bite. Oh, let's get him. That's sweet. Dude, that is a sweet snake. Are we counting this in the competition?
I'd count it.
We count it? We're throwing snakes in there in the mix?
Yeah.
And it is shined, like, which is cooler than cruised.
2 points.
All right, 2 points. So that puts us at 8.
And I'm at 4.
You're at 4 right now. Oh man, he's coming up. He's coming up from behind. All right, guys, we will definitely be taking pictures of this thing, so stand by for a brief intermission. Guys, look at this as we're photographing this thing. That is crazy. Huh. And he is gone. All right, we're pulling up to dune number 2 right now. Score is 8-4. It's getting pretty late though. I think it's another pale one. Oh, let's catch this guy. That's a point for us. Whoa. Check that out. We've got 9 points. Look at the purple on the tail. He really does not like me. All right, buddy. See you later, little guy.
I just heard them call out about another dragon. Sorry, another gecko. I've got another dragon here. Look at this thing. Another Diporifera paraconvergens. That thing is beautiful. Oh my god. I really need to pull my finger out. They're smashing me at the moment. I can see myself another point. Finally. Is it going to be a new one? I don't think it is. It's another Diporifera, I think. Yep. There is another Diporifera paraconvergens. But now on 6 points. They're on 9, so I need 3 more reptiles. It's slow going out this side of the dune, but there is number 7 point for me. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh my god. Yet another Diporifera. So this is only a 1 pointer for me, but that thing has some very nice colours. Oh my god. I need something else to save the day. Here we go. Maybe I should have done that.
Not of the snakes, but
yeah.
Scenery.
Alright guys, the results are in. Final score?
7 for me, I'm a 7.
9.
USA! USA!
USA beats Australia. It was 3-1, so we had more feet on the ground. Dean, how many points did you contribute?
None. I got spirit points though.
I don't know, Dean. Does that mean that you need to do it too?
That's what I'm hearing. I think you do need to as well.
What do you call it, a shoey?
Yeah.
Alright boys.
You and me, Dean. Tomorrow morning at 7 AM.
Alright. See you guys at the shoey.
Alright, since I lost the lizard competition, here is my shoey.
Oh, there it is. Holy shit.
We're a few hours away from anywhere that any good hospital, so a bite will be bad, very bad. Hopefully we'll have reception because I've got patchy reception on that road. If we don't, we'll drive to reception and then from there we'll figure out whether anti-venom is going to get delivered to Cooper PD or whether the Royal Flying Doctor Service has to come in. And one of us will run back to the car and grab a bandage and we'll bandage from the bite site, so probably you would assume the fingers, it might be the arm, might be the leg, and we'll work our way down the limb all the way to the end of the limb and then back down as much as we can. If you get bitten on the finger, you want to try and keep that venom there before it can get pumped through your lymphatic system throughout your body. It doesn't completely stop the spread of venom, but it does buy you time. I've got bandages in the console of the car. I've also got them in my camera bag and in the first aid kits in the tray. If we didn't have EpiPens, you could die on the moon plane before we even got to a hospital.
Check this out. This is sick. Look at this place. Can you? They won't let you go in there. This is dope. Look at this. This is crazy.
All right, guys, we are actually on one of our final stops on the road trip, and it's an old opal mining town in very remote southern Australia. And it's actually so hot and so desolate here that all of the hotels, I kid you not just this hotel, but all of the hotels are underground. This is an old mine shaft that we're staying in right now. And it's gonna be our home base for the next 24 hours or so, where we're gonna be looking for a very special snake. This is rock. And then check out these umbrellas behind me here. These actually stop gravel from falling in through the air pipes that provide our room with oxygen. Pretty nuts. Look at how he comes at you. Mulga to the boot right now.
The hard part's gonna be getting him off.
Look at that. Whoa. Highly, highly venomous. Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. That is intimidating. Over the past week, we have seen a handful of some of the most venomous snakes in not just Australia, but the world. We're seeing insanely venomous elapids back to back. This is nuts. We've seen brown snakes, mulgas, death adders, but where we are right now in remote southern Australia in an area known as the Moon Soil Plains, we have a chance at seeing the most venomous snake in the world.
Taipans are a lot more calculated than a brown snake. Like the western browns we've been seeing, like when they're feeling threatened, they'll bite anything that gets close to them. But taipans are different. They don't try and strike usually unless they know they're going to land a bite. And if you give them that opportunity, they might take it, and that'd be a bad mistake.
This environment is absolutely desolate. I've never seen somewhere so barren. There aren't even plants. Most of the reptiles around here spend their lives down in cracks in the soil. And for that reason, encountering a taipan is super, super rare. To actually have a chance at seeing one of these things, we're gonna have to get up at the crack of dawn.
We only have a really small window of looking because it's going to be really hot tomorrow, so we need to make sure that we're out there in that window, which is like just before sunrise to like 2 hours afterwards.
So that's why right now we're prepping as much as we can so that tomorrow we can roll out of bed super early, get out there before the sun rises, and extend the window where we can see one of these things potentially crossing the road or out cruising around on the plains.
Both the taipans that I've seen recently out here, when I've stopped, they've raised their heads off the ground and just looked at me. Like, not many other snakes do that.
Alright folks, this is it. We're gonna give this a go. Hopefully we find one pretty soon. We've got a short window before it gets bright out. It is early and very chilly now, which is good, but it's gonna get warm fast. Oh, he's cool. Guys, check it out. It's so early that the geckos are still moving. Look at that little guy. Did he say what species that is? It almost looks like a little fat tail. Yeah. Must be some kind of fat tail. I don't know what kind of fat tail, someone can tell me. But anyway, we can't dilly-dally too long. We've got taipans to find, so. Yeah, very different looking. Sick. Alright, let's move them off.
So that's just one sip.
Okay, we need to stop looking at geckos, but check this thing out. Dude, it looks like a pet trade leopard gecko, like just in terms of size. Check that out. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Whoa, dude. That thing is so badass. Look at that. What kind of gecko did you say it was again?
Tail gecko.
Thick tail. Not fat tail, thick tail.
So there's been knobtails, fat tails, and thick tails.
Are these in the same genus as the knobtails?
These are underwatersaurus.
They have that same brow ridge. They have the speckling too. Oh, he's trying to bite.
But like, you get them everywhere. Like, well, most places.
Dude, that is like so badass. right, we're gonna make sure this thing gets off the road. This thing is so cool. Not at all an expected find for today.
Pop in, have a chat, boys.
Check this out, guys. We've got an earless dragon posted up, sleeping in the road right here. Buddy, you better be careful. The taipans are gonna be out soon. At least hopefully. Oh, oh.
Still very chilly out, which is definitely a good thing because it means that we'll have a longer window. We wanted to play it safe and get out super early because when it's warm, those things will be up like right off the bat before the sun even comes up. But right now it's still breezy, it's chilly, and if I were to guess, just based off of my knowledge of snakes, and I think Jesse would agree with this, I think as soon as the sun comes up a little bit more, it's almost up. It's just cresting. As soon as it first starts to warm the plains, that's when I think we have the highest chance of seeing something. So we're gonna hop back in the car here. We were just taking a quick break to look at some soil cracks, and let's hope we get lucky.
Alright guys, well, seeing these gibber dragons and other lizards all over the road here is probably signaling the end of the taipan window, which is super disappointing. We thought we were going to get one this morning. It was super cold, felt like good conditions as it started to warm up, but the sun has been beating down on us for maybe, I don't know, a couple hours now, and it's just getting too hot. But we did snag these lizards, which we're taking a look at. Pretty cool little guys. Same species here. See, they both have these black chins, and yeah, nice little, whoa. Glad he didn't bite me there. That looked like it would have hurt. Look at those big jaws. Anyway, we're gonna let these things go and figure out what we're gonna do next. Alright folks, well, as you can see, I am back at the hotel right now, and that is because we failed at finding a taipan. We spent like all morning cruising, and it seemed perfect. Like, it did not get as windy as it was supposed to be. It was cold in the morning, the sun came out, everything felt perfect, and we did the best we could and we didn't find one. Now we're faced with this dilemma because basically our road trip ends tomorrow. We need to be at the airport at like 9-10 p.m. to take off on a flight, and we can either stay here and cruise again for taipans tomorrow morning, go out this afternoon, or we can rocket down to Adelaide
then have a pretty much full day in the Adelaide area looking for red-bellied black snakes, things like that. But we talked as a group, and I think we're making the decision to stay in this area and look for taipans, which means tomorrow we're gonna look for taipans in the morning, and then we're gonna make a 9-hour drive to the airport to hopefully make our flights in time. It's pretty wild, but I think we can pull it off. It's ridiculous what we do for snakes sometimes, but man, we really want to see a taipan. So we're gonna rest right now, and then a little bit we're gonna go out in the late afternoon. We're gonna cruise, even though they're more of a morning species, and then we're gonna wake up early again tomorrow morning and see if we can make some magic happen.
So we're going out onto the moon plain right now, and out here there's this concrete pit dug into the ground. It's got like a tin lid on it. It's a 2x2 pit. It's 2 meters deep. And last time I was out here, which was like 2 weeks ago, we went straight out there and lifted up the lid first thing in the afternoon, because it's like sort of a big pitfall trap, and lifted it up, and we saw like 2.5 foot of a taipan's tail disappearing into the soil, I assumed. So we were digging through the soil because it's got a concrete base, so the soil's like that deep. So digging through the soil trying to get the taipan out, and then we realized that there's a hole in the wall in the concrete that it's gone in, so we couldn't get it out. I couldn't even see it in the hole. But I checked the pit several times and I didn't find it again. But it's been a few weeks, the pit hasn't been touched by anybody, I don't think. So hopefully that taipan will be out and we can save it, because it's just a death trap for it anyway, so we need to save it, otherwise it's just gonna starve to death or overheat in that pit. That bush is spiky, oh yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh my god. Whoa, I'm sure he bites, but it's a wild bearded dragon. We came out this afternoon to see these and take a chance at an evening taipan. Dude, that is sick. Such a common animal in the pet trade, so, you know, iconic for that reason, but look at that. Dude. That is sick.
Beer's getting ready.
No. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh man, that's sick. That's not a taipan. I mean, I don't think it's a taipan at least, right, Jesse?
It's parenti.
Oh, those are parenti. Oh, cool. No, I'm just kidding. Bearded dragon, obviously not our target for the night, not our target for this trip here in this region, but super cool. I mean, seen that in the pet trade forever. Go, Dean, go. Oh, you got him. Woo! Dude, that one's big. Oh, look at the like greens he's got.
Yeah, like stub tail.
That's so sick. Man, we don't have these in the States. So sick. See you later, buddy. Okay, this guy is the laziest one ever. Dean just put him back exactly how we pulled up on him. So, yeah.
Dane! Yep.
So we're trying to be very quiet and quick right now, because if there is a taipan in there, we don't want to spook it down a hole. We want to be able to get it out and block the hole as we get down. So we're going to execute fairly quickly here. Oh, there it is, there it is. And holy shit, that's on top of it. Is it a mulga?
It's a speckled brown, and it's big.
Oh, and there's a shed down there.
Dude, a speckled brown. I got it.
I thought that was a taipan at first too.
Me too. So guys, check out down in here. This is pretty nuts. But look at this big shed right here. This would have to be from that brown snake, unless, you know, there's other snakes in here too that we don't know about. It's pretty sweet. Look at that. Here's some scraps from it. It's clear that that guy's been in here for a while. He's super emaciated, not very healthy. So it's good that we were able to get him out of this pit. Wow. So a new species of brown snake on the trip, a strap-snouted brown snake. We've seen a lot of brown snakes on this trip, which is super cool. And we're gonna offer this guy some water and see if he takes it.
Just try not to.
I know several people that have lost taipans because they see one out on the plains and the taipan's already really warm. As soon as it sees a car, it just disappears down a crack and it's gone forever. So if we see one anywhere, we've got to run up to it and we've got to try and stop it from getting down a soil crack, which is what they'll do if they're right next to one.
All right, folks, as you can probably imagine, we did not get a taipan tonight, and tomorrow's our last chance, and the stakes could not be higher. We've got from about 6 a.m. till 8:30 to find a taipan tomorrow morning, and then we've got to blast to the airport and hope that nothing goes wrong in the drive there, so that Dean can make his flight in time, and then we can make our flights in time. So yeah, we're gonna pick things up in the morning, and hopefully it happens.
To get my stuff there earlier.
All right, guys, this is it. We're packing up all of our belongings, hopping in the car, because right after this, we're going straight from taipan hunting to the airport. So, fingers crossed.
Dean's trying to check in through his flight, but it goes through Japan.
Yeah.
So
Japan Airlines.
good luck with that.
Yeah. Probably learn Japanese on the ride to the airport.
All right, guys. As you can probably tell, we did not get a taipan this morning, and we'd be lying if we said we weren't all a bit crushed by it. We rolled the dice and we gambled. You know, we decided we weren't gonna go south to Adelaide yesterday, and that we would just get a couple hours looking for taipans this morning, and it didn't pay off. And that's frequently how these things go. I know you guys watch the channel, or you guys see other herpers on the internet or YouTube or whatever, and it's hard to convey the grind that goes into finding things sometimes, and there's never a guarantee that, you know, what you're looking for is going to turn up, especially on these international trips where you just have this short window when you're in habitat, and you're just going to get the conditions that you're going to get. So felt good this morning, but no taipan. Still a lot of fun. Glad we gave it a go, and yeah, means there's unfinished business. I think the thing that I'm saddest about is just that I'm leaving Australia. We're on our 9-hour drive right now to the airport, and tonight we're going to begin the journey home. Got to get Dean to the airport first, and then shortly after us. And yeah, it's been the trip of a lifetime. I'm super bummed to be leaving, but like I said, there's unfinished business. Australia is a massive country and continent, and there's plenty more to do here, so I definitely will be returning. Massive thank you to Jesse. Beardy in the road. Don't hit him. Don't run. Seriously though, Jesse has been super generous and put us on snakes this whole trip. Definitely could not have pulled this off without him, so huge thanks. Like I said, we'll see each other in the future sometime, maybe on the east coast of Australia. And if you guys want to do a trip like this, hit up Jesse. He's the guy to talk to. Another beardy in the road. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this series. We'll see you guys in the next one. There's another beardy right here. Run! Dude, they're everywhere right now. That's crazy. All right, see you guys next time.